Hi, Taurus. This is Psychic Cheryl Lynn. I'm going to be giving you your September 2019 reading. Before I do that, Taurus, if you want your own personal reading with me, what you need to do is first go to my website, which is whiterose-productions.com. When you get on there, Taurus, select whatever reading you want, then call me at the number above. Don't text me. Call me at the number above. I'll be happy to get you on my schedule. I also do have at the bottom of YouTube here, I do have a cell phone. You can text me on there. But I prefer that you call me on my landline here. Again, all that information is on the bottom of YouTube. And guess what's also, Taurus, at the bottom of YouTube? Information on how to purchase my book and get my book. Look at this, Taurus. Look, I wrote a book. This is part of my life's purpose. It's called Do You Want to Know? A Lightworker's Guide to the Universe. I tell it like, Taurus, I'm one of you. And I tell it like it is. I wrote a book that's, again, part of my life. Some of you knew that, some of you didn't. Again, it's called Do You Want to Know? Lightworker's Guide to the Universe. I cannot read for everybody in the world. And I know that a lot of people, like in Australia and Nigeria, and there's other places that people want me to read for them. I cannot read for you. However, you can get this book through lulu.com. And it has all the information in there, how to manifest things. It has information on what's going to happen. I tell it like it is. There's a lot of things I can't say here on YouTube. But it's in the book. I give you the predictions, the future predictions, what's going to happen. All right? So please, this is open to the whole world now. The price point is very, very reasonable for most people. So again, get your book. That information's on the bottom of YouTube, as well as getting a reading with me. Okay, Taurus. Well, as you know, I'm a fellow Taurus too. This is our September 2019 reading. I'll read all 4 cards, and then I'll give the interpretation. Okay, so the first thing we got is truth and integrity. Live in your truth. Live in your integrity. That's in the book there, Taurus. How to live your truth. It's right there. Okay, the next thing is divine timing. And I'll explain that. God's stepping in on a lot of things. Something we Tauruses need, friendship. We'll get into this. This is a very interesting card. This has to do with us and our social life. You know, because we're workaholics. We'll hole up for years. You know, hole up someplace doing maybe writing a book, holing up and writing a book. But Taurus, okay, divine timing, friendship. Okay, we'll explain what I mean by that. And then this is listening. This is listening. All right, so this has many meanings, so we'll get into that. All right, Taurus, so the first thing we got is truth and integrity. Live in your truth. Being truthful. Not just pleasing others. You've got to live your truth because this is a big manifestation time for us. So it's like speaking your truth, living your truth, being in truth. Okay? Because there's divine timing. Divine timing means God stepping in. God's timing. God's timing is different than our timing. Again, that's in the book, discussed in the book there. God's timing is different than our timing. Okay, and now God's saying, please let me come in, Taurus, and let me make the changes that need to be made in your life. All right, so God's just coming in. Okay, now this one here I found interesting, friendship. And this has to do with me, too. You know, again, we Tauruses, we're not really social people. We really aren't. We tend to maybe have 1 or 2 friends, or we stick with the family, or what's comfortable for us. But what this card is suggesting is now for us to all join social groups or friends that mirror ourselves. You know, so like, for example, my example would be getting friends now that are spiritual like me. People that, you know, just things that I'm interested in. I can talk, you know, spiritually to some people. People with common interests. You know, with you, if you're into horses, you know, getting people now to talk to you about horses or joining clubs like this. Friendships also about new friendships, extending out to find like a new friend, because listening means you might have to talk to somebody. You need, you know, you can always talk to God. God always listens. And, you know, in the book here, I have your spiritual dream team. You know, you can listen to them as well. But I also feel it means, you know, listening to friends, family, listening to other people, getting clues, about your life, okay? Because sometimes we Tauruses, we can get a little closed off on stuff. We've got to open ourselves up now, okay? Because the first thing we got is truth and integrity. Live in your truth, okay? Being truthful. If you're not truthful, Taurus, especially this month onward, it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out because God's stepping in. That's divine timing. God's stepping in. And then we have friendships. Let's get out now, be social with groups of people that mirror our interests. And then listening, whether it means listening to what God has to tell you, listening to somebody else's issues, you're listening to somebody's issues, but being a kind ear. Well, there you go, Taurus. There's a September 19 reading, and I'll see you next month. Bye, Taurus!